Halloween this year will be anything but business as usual, but there are still lots of ways to make it really fun and something your kids will remember for years to come. Tamara is here to share some spooky ideas on how to prepare for the big day while keeping everyone safe and socially distant. And I'm thinking maybe now is a good time to start decorating the house, right, T, and get everyone in the spirit.
Absolutely. And I keep telling my kids, Halloween's not canceled just because we're not planning to go door to door. There's so many other fun things. So it's a great time to decorate. And one idea that I love is the notion of a Halloween drive-by or a driving tour to look at decorations. So everything I've got here, decor, is from Party City. And one thing to keep in mind is you want to go bigger scale. So imagine you're driving on the street the same way you'd look for Christmas lights, and you want to be able to notice things from a distance, so maybe go with a bit bigger impact versus small decor pieces that you'd need to walk up onto the porch to see.
Like that humongous spider behind you. That looks so good. Was that easy to make?
Oh, I didn't make it. But I hung it on the wall with Velcro command stickers.
Looks amazing. Now, we all know treats are a big part of Halloween. For me, the biggest part. So what will you be making with your kids?
Okay, so I know my kids are going to have a ton of candy one way or another. They're going to get it and find it. So when it comes to treats and snacks that we make together, it's definitely going to get everybody in the mood, but I want to make a bit of a healthier choice because I try to limit my kids' sugar and dairy consumption as well as my own. So I looked for some other alternatives, and also my niece is celiac. I love these little crispy mummy treats for her. They're gluten-free and dairy-free, and they're made with coconut oil, and they're just super cute and fun. And then we also have little Monster Munch cups, so I've attached googly eyes to these party cups. And then what it really is just popcorn with candy eyes. But Nativa has a butter-flavored coconut oil, which I didn't know about, and that tastes really good, but it also helps for those candy eyes to stick to the popcorn. So those are a cute alternative, too.
Oh, I love hearing about new products as well that are, err on the side of healthy. That's great. Now is also a good time to get the kids in the mood for Halloween with crafts. It's a big time for crafting.
Yes, and again, that's something you can do leading up to Halloween to get everyone in the mood. And my daughter also likes putting her crafts up in the window so all the kids on the way to school can see what she's made. And so what I loved, I found these craft kits from Indigo. And what's nice about it for parents who are dealing with a lot of things right now is that everything's kind of contained in one set. Now that doesn't mean your kid has to make exactly what's on the box. They can still be really creative, but you've got all your supplies there. So we can make a haunted house and you can paint it, assemble all the pieces, or we can do bunting, we can make puppets, just a lot of fun, and you've kind of simplifying it for busy parents.
Really good there, T. Now, what about the big day itself? How is that going to look for your family? Your kids aren't going to door to door.
They're not going to go door to door, but I think we're going to do a lot of fun things. So first of all, if you're going to be around any other people outside of your bubble, you've got to mask up. And I think it's really cool that there's some Halloween themed masks this year that you can find. So, maybe your kid can find one, or you can find one that goes with the rest of your costume. And then one of the things that I'm going to be doing with my kids is a scavenger hunt. So I've gone a little crazy laminating things, but there's different types of lists you can make or find. I've got dry erase markers, and what we're gonna do is my kids are gonna walk along the sidewalk or in our backyard, and when they find something they can check it off the list, and if they get everything on the list I can give them a prize. But another way you can interpret it, because we're referencing all the holidays right now, is kind of model it like an Easter egg hunt. So again, this is something you could do with really little kids in your house or in your backyard, and just hide little candies or toys and let them find it and discover it and have a good time.
Ooh, I like that idea, because for me, as long as I'm hiding chocolate, everyone's going to be happy. It doesn't matter that they're 12 and 10, they'll be thrilled. Okay, so that's a great way for the kids to score some candy since they're not going to be trick-or-treating this year. And I know you have another fun activity for them as well.
this is just totally fun and silly, but I know my kids are gonna love it. They love stomping on bubble wrap anytime I get a package. So took some inspiration there, and we made a little like pumpkin patch in the backyard with green string and orange balloons. You could go the extra mile and draw lines on the balloons too if you wanted. And the secret is that I've hidden candies inside the balloons, so the kids get to stomp on the balloons and burst them, and then, you know, they get to keep the candy that's inside, and it's kind of a fun activity. And, you know, my only advice would be to not use soft candies. Like, you don't want chocolate bars inside the balloons because they'll get smushed. So try to find something that comes individually wrapped and is a little bit harder, and then, you know, it's no big deal and it's easy to assemble.
Wish we didn't have to be socially distanced, because I'd be sending my kids to your place, Mama. These are such good tips. I love these activities.